Here's a simple drill to teach you to do that. Hang on a pull-up bar, this close together, lock your elbows, and then without bending your elbows, pull yourself up. Pull yourself up. Pull your shoulders into the sockets. What you will feel is this comes in together, into your body, and the elbows are really close to your ear. Right here. That's the position that you need to be in whenever you're performing kettlebell overhead lifts. Right here. Number 7, do not hyperextend your wrist. This is really bad news. Spear the hand through the kettlebell. Keep this straight. Keep this tight. When you do snatches, you can relax the grip, but you still may not allow this to happen. So stick the hand in. When you press, squeeze the handle tight. Number 8, keep your elbows straight. On the top and on the very bottom. It's very important. On the top, the elbow is locked completely. It's essential for protecting your shoulder. On the bottom of the swing, the elbow must go completely loose. Swing, clean, snatch. This is not a curl. The elbow goes loose. The arm is not fighting. Number 9, take care of your hands, because ripped calluses means lost training time. Try not to pinch your calluses too much. When you hook in the kettlebell, hook it with the fingers, then whenever it passes to the heel of your palm, just try not to pinch those calluses. And comrade, if you must, use those metrosexual hand creams or whatever, just use that. That's all right. I give you permission. Comrade, in an old movie, a Soviet defector goes to the American supermarket for the first time, looking for coffee. In the old country, he's used to being told, we have coffee, or, more often, we have no coffee. So this is the diversity. There are so many different types of coffee, and the man has a nervous breakdown. This could happen to you, because the Russian kettlebell, it's like that. There's an amazing diversity of kettlebell exercises and applications, which is why you're going to do things the Russian way. 2 choices, coffee or no coffee, a pull and a press. You may do other exercises, but they're just bells and whistles. The focus are the pull and the press, because the kettlebell snatch will develop a fighting man's conditioning and spirit, hard-driving hip power, and a handshake that others notice. And the press, in some parts of Russia, pressing a 70-pound kettlebell is a rite of passage from boy to man, as it should be. Just remember, when we say kettlebells, we mean strength. When we say strength, we mean kettlebells.
Comrade, enter the kettlebell. It has been weeding out weakness out of the Russian gene pool for 300 years. Now, it's your chance to get desissified. Enter the kettlebell. Comrade, the manly process of making a Russian kettlebell starts with the pattern. It's a very complex and expensive process. It takes about 2 weeks to make this pattern. Here's how this works when it's made. This is called the gate. This is where metal is going to be, the hot liquid metal is going to be poured down. Then it goes into this pattern. From the pattern, it goes into the riser. What's the riser? You see, there's a lot of gases and slag when you're pouring it down. So those gases and slag goes into the riser. And so does the excess metal. Later on, when the kettlebell cools off, it shrinks. We don't want that. We don't want it to be light. So the extra metal will come in from the riser into the pattern. So your manly kettlebell is of the right size. The next step, making the mold. Sand is gonna come down from here, it's called the blast. Then they're just gonna get compressed. Then it's gonna get flipped. Then we're gonna make one more, just like that. Then we're gonna put them together, just like a sandwich. That's gonna make you a mold. The 106-pound kettlebell, or the beast, is too big to be contained in there. So this is where we make it. The conveyor will take these molds to be filled with molten iron. Comrade, this is the melt furnace. The magnet drops scrap iron into it. It gets melted hot. Hot enough to be a kettlebell. Now, they're pouring hot iron into the crucible. It's hot. It's manly. These strong guys can't drag this huge thing around all over the place. So now, they're gonna pour the iron into a smaller crucible. And the soon-to-be kettlebell is on its way. Now, hot iron is being poured into the mold. The mold is surrounded by the jacket and topped with a weight. Here come the hot kettlebells. The vibrating conveyor helps you get rid of the sand, and off we go. Comrade, this is the Wheelabrator. Inside the kettlebells, rough kettlebells, get sandblasted. And if the kettlebell didn't turn out just right, it goes to the junk pile of history next to communism. It's done. The working men have done their part. The rest is up to you. Just remember, when we say kettlebell, we mean strength. When we say strength, we mean kettlebell.